Good morning. Good morning, people. How the hell are you? All right. We always got to have Mr. Tom Turkey in the background back there. But you know what? Hey, we could have Mr. Oscar the Otter in here, or Otto the Otter. I think Otto the Otter. That'd be his good name right there. That was one of my first catches here in Iowa. And that Mr. Turkey, Tom the Turkey back there, I've explained that to you before. That's a 5-bearded turkey right there. I have all kinds of awards up there on the wall and over there by the turkey, right behind my head. See that? From the National Wild Turkey Federation. Yeah, it's a non-typical, and it's in the record book. Hi, Scratch. Hi, Jeff Rubin. You know what? I've been watching videos all morning. I didn't see anybody up today so far yet at all. And I wanted to expound, clarify, and show you what I was talking about yesterday. The one here, this was the pay dirt that I panned out right here. See that? GoldNuggetSales.com. Beginner bag, half-gram gold guarantee. Well, yes, there was. I got what do I got? 1.04, 1.05 grams, something like that, out of these two bags. And I second panned. I did a double pan. I did a second pan on this bag yesterday. I did it on the first bag also. But I found 2 small flakes of gold in my second pan. So I did a little classifying. And I classified through just one time through a strainer, kitchen strainer. And the fines didn't have anything in it. I found the 2 pieces of gold in the bigs. I don't know how the hell I missed them the first time, but I did. That's why you always double or triple pan stuff. But there you go. That's the folks that I got the bags that I did anyway. GoldNuggetSales.com. All right. Then somebody was talking. I don't know if it was Humble or who the hell it was talking about his camera angle because he's only using his phone to record videos, his panning videos and stuff. And so I tried to describe an object that I made, and I brought it in the house. If you see that, that's just a big magnet that you can get at any hardware store. It's got an eye bolt in it. That's all it's got, just an eye bolt in it. And this little device right here, you can get at a hardware store too. You know, you've seen heat lamps, right? Heat lamps with the big tin shield on it, and there's a heat lamp bulb in there. I took a heat lamp apart, and I took the shield and everything off, and the cord, took all that off, left the ball right here, and this ball, if you look right here, is adjustable in that piece that's left on the light shield itself. And I left the ball here, that joint. I left that ball there, so it articulates. Just tighten it up a little bit. And this spring is so tight, man. That'll hold that. I mean, actually, you have to force that open to get your phone in there, but that holds your phone very securely. And then what you do is you can put this on a wall or a beam or a ceiling, wherever, whatever angle you want, and this will adjust as far as angle goes, up, down, to the side. You just twist it like that. And how I kept it in the bolt was I just took a couple of wire ties, twist ties, not twist ties, but wire ties, plastic wire ties, and tie wrap that on. I just put it around the ball so it would spin. I thought it was ingenious. Maybe I should patent this idea. But yeah, that's, you can twist it around like this. You go up, down. You can mount it on anything metal. So I don't know. That's what I've been I've been trying anyway. All right, that's that, and that's that right there. Uh-oh. And that's that right there. All right, guys, you got to help me fill this up. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 more. 6 more poker chips for this tower. And then that one will be full. And then what I'm going to do, because I like to do giveaways at times, I have, let me see, what is this? I have some stuff here I want to give away. Oh, shoot. I got to go out and get some silver for Ginger today yet. I'm having Ginger make me a silver. The hell is that? I don't know. Got a thank you card. Make me a 50 cal, silver 50 cal. So I'm sending him the 50 cal to make a mold out of. And I got to send just a tad bit extra silver because he said maybe going to take about 10 ounces. And I got 4 ounces down there. I got a little up here. Okay. That was a card I got to try and look up. And I got to remember to send some silver down there. I got some stuff up here for giveaways. Let me see. That goes to the Legion. This stuff gets sold, I believe, right here. I believe this is selling stuff. That's selling stuff. And that's selling stuff. Yeah, this is selling stuff. These are Merc dimes here. I don't know if I should keep the Merc dimes in standing Liberty quarters or if I should sell them and get something else I really want. I think I'm going to sell them and get something else I really want. I got some barbers, just a few barbers there. Mercs, standing Liberty quarters. I got some steel pennies, an Indian head, some Wheaties that I want, some buffaloes, some more nickels, some Balboas. Yeah, big bugs over there. I got a New Zealand large penny and a couple of British large pennies. Then I got some foreign stuff here. And then I got this, it's a Nestle coin. The Nestle company gave them out to their employees as thank yous one year. And there's a kind of like a bronze coin in there. Then I got a gun lock, another gun lock, shorter one, some foreign stuff. I got some foreign coins. And then what do I got? Oh, this monstrosity of a chip tower. That'll be a giveaway. That was a monstrosity that Adam J sent me. And I got a ping tester I'm giving away. So at some point, we're going to give some of this stuff away. I got all kinds of stuff up here to give away. I got one, that one coin that's going to my brother. The presidential rolls of Donald Trump. That coin, that one's going to my brother. Because he's a big Trump fan. So anything Trump, I try to give to him. And I don't know what else. I got selling stuff. I got giveaway stuff. I've been trying to go through my Canadian stuff, re-inventorying my Canadian stuff, and I'm going to sell some of the extras that I have. I have extra fish scale nickels, extra dimes, extra pennies, extra quarters. I don't have any extra 50-cent pieces. All the bank tokens and the notes I'm keeping. I got some double dollar sets, some single nickels, nickel dollars. Just some stuff. Just a little Canadian stuff I want to get rid of because I have double, triple, 4 or 5 of each one, so I don't need that many. So we'll try and do a sale. Probably Mama T's, or if I can get Rhonda to mod for me, then we'll just do it on my channel and see if it we can do like Farmer and Tuli and just sell stuff. See if we can do that. I don't know. I got a whole bunch of stuff up here on the table. I don't necessarily need to sell that. That's all silver, 9999 silver. It's all coinage. I think I got it up here for mostly for racing, but probably more. I mean, I got Australian, Euro snake stuff. I got trade units with ships on, trade units with words on, Texas coins, Intalio alien coins. I got all kinds. I mean, there's like 50 ounces up here of just different stuff. I've even got absinthe. Absinthe is up here. I saw a guy selling Tetris piece the other day. Here's the square piece, Tetris square piece. Couple of these bad boys, just Atmex squares. Let's see, Atmex squares. God dog. I got all kinds of stuff up here. I got all kinds of stuff. Wall Street bets. Oh, here's one of the newer ones I got. Pam. Here's a Wall Street bets. Well, you probably didn't see this one real good. Yeah. No, I got all kinds of stuff up here. All kinds. If you guys want Morgan's and Peace Dollar, I got Morgan's and Peace Dollar. I don't have any Libertads. Don't ask me for Libertads. I don't have any. I even have, where did that go? I have sets of coins. I have an ounce and a half ounce that goes together because they're sets. I have Morgan lookalikes, the half ounce size, 10th ounce size. I got what appears to be a Standing Liberty quarter, but it's a copy, Money Metals Exchange copy. It's got that nice eagle on the back. That's Money Metals Exchange. Then we got this little bugger right here, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let's see if I can get it in there for you. Come on, prick. I tried. I don't want to break the tape and take it out of there. It's a dime size, but it is there's a walking liberty on this side of it. It says "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" on it. But on the back side, that is a United States of America 1/10 troy ounce. E pluribus unum, but it says 1/10 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It doesn't say U.S. on it at all, but it's got "In God We Trust," a liberty on it. It looks like a walking liberty front with the sun rising over on the left side and the sun rays and all that. And on the back, it's got a nice eagle. And I don't know where this is from. I didn't see a mint mark on it at all. At all. I haven't seen a mint mark of any kind or anything to denote where this thing came from. And maybe I should keep it. I don't know. Because it is kind of a... Well, there's something that's very, very tiny. There's a 4 over top of a USU. Or an MS something or another. Like MSU with a 4 over top of it. I can draw it. Just a second. See if I can find a piece of paper here. I gotta hide that address. Where is my marker? There we go. It looks like this. Now, I might have the first letter wrong, but it looks like that. If you can, I'm sure of the last 2 letters. Where are you at there? All right there. That's very, very small, and it's right at the foot of the Liberty. Yeah, that's what it looks like, man. But the 4 is actually closer to the top of the S, like that. So if anybody knows what that mint mark is, that's very, very small. You can't see that without the 30x magnifier. I'd have to put that on a machine to make it any clearer. But I don't have a magnifying machine like a lot of coin guys got. So, but I mean, I got stuff like that sitting up here. I got all kinds of crap. It's a very diverse bunch of stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to come on. I just wanted to come on and show you this little contraption that I made. And you can get this stuff. You can get this thing at the hardware store. This you could buy with a whole light on it and take it apart. But if you can find one you can strap, these work great for holding your phone, man. And they are very, very secure. You can hold them upside down. You can shake them. That phone ain't coming out of there. And then I just want to show people that was the bag of dirt that I got 2 bags of this stuff. I think it was 124. I got a little over a gram of gold out of them. So the return on the investment is about normal, average, I would say. But the beginner bags were pretty good. No little bitty fly poop flower gold in there. Everything's nice flakes, big enough for you to see. There is some little gold in there, yes, but I don't think it's flower gold. It's a little bit bigger than that. I mean, it's big enough for me to see. So, and I got to hold my glasses up like this and look through and I got to through a magnifying glass, and I can see it. So, if I can see it, just about anybody can see it. I'm gonna try some, probably a couple more beginner bags from somebody else, and see what their gold, the size of the gold is like, and maybe I get some bigger stuff. I don't know, but I'm gonna try some different people that you guys recommend. I'm gonna try some different people. Get some more next month. I'll probably get 3-4 more bags, and then maybe I'm gonna try to do some panning videos. I'm not gonna be good at it, I can tell you that. You're gonna get bored more than likely, but we'll refine the technique as we go. We'll refine the technique as we go. This has, what the hell does this have? Oh, I'm looking at taking some of my money from one annuity and putting it into another company. I don't know if I should. I'm guaranteed 3 where I'm at now. At a very minimum, I'm guaranteed 3. They can always go higher, of course. But this other company has a floor of 5 with a ceiling of 20. I don't think they'll ever get to 20. And it will go below 5. So might be a good idea. I have to look more into it. So it's just a different company. It's a company that my brother has his annuity through. So I'm going to look at it and see. It's not going to be something that I'm going to do without just on somebody's recommendation. I am going to look into it. I've talked to the agent already. He's explained it to me. He sent me information. I just have to do a little bit more research on it, and then I'll make up my mind what I want to do. Take some out of one annuity and put into another, or exactly what. But it's difficult making investment decisions sometimes. I would rather keep my money in, and the other part of it is in physical precious metals, silver, gold, and platinum. And then part of it's in guns, but that's not actually my 401k. That's savings to the side. Let's put it that way. I have a lot of metals that are not in my 401k. Those are savings to the side also. So Bitcoin, I'm not sold on it yet. The future is, yes, digital currency. The world over is digital currency. That's the future. Sorry to admit it, but that's what it is. Now, if we can make a digital currency that can't be shut off at a moment's notice or on a whim, that keeps my privacy secure, then I can go with it. But, as far as taking the place of the dollar, physical money, or should I say physical currency, I'd be okay with it then. Because just about everybody in the world is using a card now, except in real underdeveloped countries in Africa and maybe South America. I would say 85% of the world uses digital currency now. MasterCard, Visa, debit cards, which are usually backed by MasterCard, Visa because they're a payment system. Even PayPal's got its own credit card now or debit card. I think eBay does also, although I don't partake in eBay. Don't trust it. I got no desire, or whatnot. Same thing, no desire. I suppose I could sell on eBay, but I don't know if I want to go through the hassle. I don't know. it's something to think about anyway, and you should start thinking about it. And they should teach it in high school economics, and more into it on a college level. Insurance companies, insurances, different types of insurance, annuities, different types of annuities, trusts, different types of trusts, and what they're used for. Austrian economics as opposed to Keynesian economics. Communism versus capitalism. That's the stuff they should be taught on a basic level in high school and at a more advanced level in college. But instead, you're getting kids that are indoctrinated politically, socially, kids that are coming out of high school that can't fucking read, can't do math at all. I watch kids now struggle counting change. If I return something to the hardware store that I paid with in cash or my debit card, and I have some change coming back, like $1.58 or whatever, difference in the part that I exchanged, the kids struggle, and these are high school kids, struggle counting change out. What's 58 cents? 2 quarters, a nickel, and 3 pennies. I mean, you know that in your head. Or let's say something costs $17.76, and you give them a 20. They can't give you change without a calculator or the cash register telling them how much to give you back. They can't do it in their head. Why? Because in school, they were never challenged to do it in their head. They were always challenged, do it in the computer. Just complete the test, and you got a calculator. It seemed like education transitioned from doing it in your head, long form on paper. Okay, that was us. Then it transitioned to kids had calculators, and I had a calculator too, and I was electronics, because there are pretty complex formulas you have to figure in electronics. But that aside, kids in high school had calculators. They couldn't use them for the test, but they could use them for everyday stuff. Okay, so it was limited use. Then we went to full use of calculators. Then we went to computers. Every kid in high school has a computer. Boom, they get issued one. They sign for it. They got to turn it in when they graduate, but it's theirs for the duration of the school year. So all of their work is done on a computer. You have a calculator on your computer. I have one on my phone. You have an alarm. You've got a calendar where you can mark different dates. You get notices, and the damn phone does everything for you. And you have all the information that man has ever possessed is in that phone. It's available at your fingertips. So we've made society, we've made people dependent on this thing. We've made people dependent on this thing. I was out in the shed yesterday. No, I was mowing lawn. I was trying to mow lawn between rains because my grass is about this tall now, and it rained again when I was mowing, so I had to put the mower away. I mowed for a half hour, and now the grass is going to be this tall before it's dry enough to mow again, and I'm going to have to bale the shit. Either I'm going to have to mow it one time with the deck all the way up, and then go back over it again with the deck lowered to get it back to normal height. But I was down in the shed. No, I was mowing, and my daughter ran my phone out to me because I leave all that stuff in the house. The only thing I take with me is I might have a bottle of water or something sitting in the drink holder over there, which I use for parts. But she come running out with it. It was just starting to rain, so I put the mower away anyway. She said, I said, you could just left it in the house, let it ring. She said, this same guy called you 3 times on your cell phone, and he called the house landline one time. Said, so it's probably important. So it was the guy that had my carburetor and distributor rebuilt for my skid loader. Wanted to come over and put them in, test it. And we put everything in, we tested it, and it's still running like shit. It's running better, but it's still running like shit. Then we took some starting fluid, started spraying around the intake. And the intake gaskets are leaking where the intake manifold sets on the heads. So we got to take the exhaust manifold off. We got to take the fucking intake manifold off because that sits below the exhaust manifold, of course. Find new gaskets and reseat everything. Well, the thing is, take the muffler and the manifold, all that shit off. The thing is, it's a Wisconsin motor. It's a V4 FD, Wisconsin motor, 20 horse motor. And it's really getting kind of hard to find parts for that thing now. And I'm wondering if there is a product made by Permatex or whatever that we can put around the outside, double seal those seals, but on the outside, so I wouldn't have an intake leak, but not like a liquid steel that would bond to the metal on a permanent basis, but bond to the metal on a temporary basis. So if we wanted to take it off without grinding, we could. So I'm going to have to get on Permatex's website and see if they make a product like that. There has to be a product like that. I'm sure someone has it nowadays. Technology is more advanced than it was just 5 years ago. So gotta be somebody who makes that product. Anyway, so I got the phone number, or I got the phone call, and I called the guy back. He wanted to come over and put that shit on. Okay, great. You didn't really have to do that. He would have called tomorrow. He would have called the next day whenever he had time, and I would have got the call, and he would have come over then. I don't really need the skid loader for anything immediately. I do need it here in the next couple of weeks, but at least it runs now. It runs rough, but it runs. So I can get it out of the shed. I can move stuff around. I can load it on a trailer if I want to haul it over to his shop. His shop is full right now. He's overhauling a tractor that's in there. So, and he's got another car in there and a motorcycle and another skid loader. So his shop is full of stuff that he's working on. So it's going to sit in my shed for a while. And I told him I would look for a product, and he's going to try and get his place cleaned out in his shop for me, get one of them projects done, and then I can either bring it over there or we're going to get a product, and we're going to do something with that. But that's how much I miss my phone, how much I'm attached to it. I'll leave it for days. I'll go down to the shop, take it out of my pocket, sit it on the bench, or up on a gun safe or something, toolbox. Forget about it. Fuck it, I'll get it the next day. It's not like it's I got something in my beard. What the hell is that? I don't know. Don't have anything on me. Presto. I don't know what that is. Might have been something showing through. But anyway, that's how much I'm attached to it. But I'm 69 years old. I grew up with a rotary phone on the wall and party lines. That's what I grew up with. I remember my first mobile phone was back in the 90s. I got a bag phone, Motorola bag phone. It's downstairs yet. It's almost in pristine shape. Probably worth some money. I just got to find it. I had that for a couple, 3 years. Then I got a flip phone. All right. Got a flip phone. This is actually my first smartphone. And this is a Galaxy A10. Well, hell, when I bought this, there was already an A20 out, but it cost 2.5 times as much. So I got this one instead. And it's been okay. But I can see where I would like to put some different apps on there, more apps. I need a better camera, actually. So, but I don't want to spend the money. I'm tight. And I don't need a phone that bad. This phone does everything I want it to do. Hey, Terragonzu. Uh-oh. Well, I can go back and change the date. What did I put on there? 6/18, right? Oh, 2024. I put a 4 on there. God damn it. Yeah. All right. I'm a year behind. Damn. All right. Very good, bud. Well, sorry I didn't get there to the auction last night until late, but there wasn't too much I really wanted anyway. There was a couple things, but my wallet is crying, so I just said, I'll wait till next week, and then we'll see. Maybe something I need. I'm going through my Canadian stuff now and re-inventorying everything. I have to. I have to re-inventory. I just lost track, and I got stuff mixed up. Like I'd like to keep all of the. I'm not separating by date. I'm separating by kinds and types. Like I got all the dollars, 50-cent piece, quarters, nickels, penny books down there. And I got extra of all that stuff, of course. And I'll probably keep all that, but I have extra fish scale nickels. I have extra dimes, nickels, quarters. I got extra dollars, whether they're 50% or whether they're nickel. I got all kinds of stuff extra. So, but I need to re-inventory because I just lost track of what I got. I don't want to try and put stuff together as, like, say, the 2 coin sets with the leather binders. All of that goes together. All of the single nickel dollars, the singles that came, those were BUs or whatever. Yeah, those all go separate. You know, I'm trying to separate stuff out so I can keep track of it better. But we'll see how that's going to go. That's a job just to do the Canadian stuff. Man, that's a job. Good Lord. I think I got a pretty good handle on bank tokens, large pennies, small pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, and dollars. Both 80% dollars, 50% dollars, and nickel dollars. I think I got a pretty good handle on those. But the rest of the stuff, man, oh man. Oh, the big stuff like big coin sets, the storybooks. What else do I got? Just that stuff I got a pretty good handle on because I don't have that many of those things. So pretty good handle on that. It's the all of the dollars, all the Canadian dollars I don't have a handle on, especially all of the say like I got a series, a Songbird series. All right. I have 4 of the 5. I'm missing the Blue Jay. I still need that one. So that one's got to go. I have a sailing ship collection. There's a couple missing. There's a Olympic sport collection, in the gray tins that came in one case. I have 7 of them. I'm missing 5. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm missing 5. And I can go back and buy the whole set again, but then I got another partial set. So then I have to try and sell that, but then sell it individually. So it's stuff like that I'm trying to get a handle on. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons why I don't collect American coins, because of all the different mints. Well, you got Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, but then you had New Orleans, Carson City, and you know how many other mints that the United States use that aren't around anymore, and how collectible those coins are. It's a mess. I would rather collect Canadian stuff just because of the simplicity and diversity, the art, the series, the different stuff, National Park series or the provincial parks, the Songbird series, the Wildlife series, the Ship series. I like all that. The diversity is just there. There is, like I said before, and somebody reiterated last night, in Canadian coins, there is something for everybody. If you're interested in this, that, or the other thing, Canada probably minted it. And I do not do a spreadsheet on the computer. These are my spreadsheets. And I'm talking lots of pages. That's a lot of writing. I don't know how I could transfer that to the computer unless I could actually upload pictures and then transfer that to a spreadsheet somehow. I think that's about the only way I can do it. Yeah. And one thing I have is RCM bars, 10-ounce RCM bars. I think I have 5 or 6 of them. But from 10-ounce all the way down, there's 5-ounce stuff, there's 2-ounce stuff, there's 1-ounce stuff, there's half, there's quarter. I mean, it goes down. You get sets all the way down to 1/20th of an ounce. I think I got one set like that. It goes from 1 ounce all the way down. Let's see, ounce, half, quarter, 10th, 20th, I believe. I'd have to look, but yeah, I think I do have that. I'm not sure which set that is. I have to look. The one series that I do collect. The thumbnail for this video is the first Special Service Force coin that you guys have. And the United States Mint could have done the same thing with that coin because it was a joint United States Canadian Special Reconnaissance and sneak and peek unit during World War II. It was the forerunner to, or the grandfather to, one of the grandfathers, parents, to the American Special Forces, to the Green Brave. And I was one, therefore I am interested in the history of our guys. So I am missing the 2013 half ounce yet. I got all the rest of the half ounces. I think I got the 3/4 ounces. Nope, I don't. I lied. Hold up a second. I lied. I thought I was just missing the gold, but I don't think so. Hold up a second. I don't know if that's... Yeah, it's here. I just got to find it. Where is it at? Oh, I am missing It is a 2013 half-ounce silver. I am missing the 2013 1/10 ounce gold. And then I am missing the 2018 1/10 ounce gold and the 2018 1/4 ounce gold. I am missing those 4 from that set. And then that will be complete. I have everything. I got the 2013 3/4 ounces. 2013 half ounce, the only one I'm missing. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. 2018s are hard to get. I got 2019. In 2020, there were none produced because of COVID. And then I have 2021. That was the last year for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. And that was it for that collection. That's all I need for that collection. Like I said, the Canadian Songbird series. I have them all except the Blue Jay. Need that one. What is that set? I have to find it. It is the, and I don't know if it's going to be right on top or not. That's a triple bird release. And what I like is, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Yeah. Yeah, see, like this book right here, I got a Canadian-China collaboration set, 1998. I got the Legends and Folklore book with the 1/4 ounces in there. Year of Volunteers. Where is that one? My God, it should be in here someplace. I got so many Olympic sets. That was a 6 coin set there. I'm looking for a 12 coin set. Well, I had to turn that around and look. Oh, the Butterflies of Canada series. I don't have that completed. Yeah, there are some series here that's a slab. Those are slabs. Don't need that. It's really hard sometimes to find what I'm looking for, and that's why I want to re-inventory this stuff and put it together in a way that I can find it. Maybe by years, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of years, I can tell you that. Wow, man. It's just really difficult looking through this stuff. And then it's really kind of difficult without looking everything up, what the exact weights and compositions are. Hey, Shroom Day. What are you finding? Oh, God, I got to go out and look at my oysters. What are you finding for mushrooms around there now? Right now. Morels are probably done. Oysters should be out. Pheasantback should be out. And turkey tail should be out here anyway. My daughter gave me a golden oyster. No, yellow oyster or gold? Yeah, golden oyster. Or, no, they're pink oysters. Pink oysters in a little box or a little grow box. And you just give it like a teaspoon of water per day and It grows. Pretty soon you got mushrooms. So I've been harvesting them until they're done. Yeah, I need the blue jay. That's what it is. Then that one's done. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for listening. Um, yeah, as far as mushrooms right now, we should have. Let me get that box. Hold on a second. Let's see if there's any more growing. I don't know if they are or not, but they're sitting outside. God damn, why is this door open? I have to look. I think I got them all harvested by now. Yep, I think they're about done. I think I got most of them harvested, but my daughter got me this for Father's Day, and it's actually, I don't know if it was worth the money, but you can see I've harvested quite a few of them already. This is what's left. Ah, they smell so good too, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think these are about done. I might have to get some more spores and put in there to see if I can grow anything else, but we had to put it outside because we found that gnats really like this wood that these things are growing in. So, but yeah, I harvested a pile of oysters off it, pink oysters, but I think it's just that many mushrooms. That's it in the box. So I'm not really sure the return on investment is that good. But hey, Gatita, how are you? But I like oysters, so um, and then oh, I don't know. I haven't seen too many inky caps around here in the last few years, like lawyers' wigs and stuff like that. I haven't seen any chanterelles for a long time. It seemed like one year we had chanterelles. It was like 2 years in a row that we had a lot of lawyers' wigs, inky cap mushrooms, and I ate them. They're okay. They're not special. Chanterelles are really good. That's probably one of my favorite mushrooms, other than sheep's head in the fall. I think sheep's head probably the best mushroom that grows around here. I like these, especially with. I like these fried with onions. Oh God, they're good. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for mushrooms around here. We don't find many turkey tails that are fresh. Most of the turkey tails you find all the time are dried up and hard. It's like pheasant backs, the shelf mushroom. Um, a lot of times the outside, like half inch on a big shelf mushroom, is edible. If you can just lay a knife blade on it, just lay a knife blade on it like that, and it doesn't cut, then it's too tough. If it cuts, then it's okay. So pheasant backs are good if you can find the edible ones. When they're first coming out, that's when they're the best. Um, the other ones around here are hen and woods. We found a few last year, not many, but a few, and they're out there. Just guys got to look, got to cover a lot of ground, but there's hens out there, and you know what those are. They're a nice orange mushroom, grows on wood. Yeah, that's a nice mushroom. Not bad as far as taste goes. My favorite will be sheep's head mushrooms in the fall, and in the spring probably will be chanterelles if you can get them. Morels I do like. It wasn't a good year for morels, but a few more than last year. And oysters, I guess, oysters. I do like chickens, so I like chickens. If you can get them. That's the thing. You got to be able to get them. You got to get out in the woods. Matter of fact, I got to take the four-wheeler down in the woods and just take a look around and see if the oysters are out. They should be. It's been the last 2 years, 3 years. We had oysters everywhere. Just everywhere. Well, it was like 1 year or 2 years. We had lawyer's wigs everywhere. I mean, I had them growing on my lawn where there have been wood chips in the ground for God knows how many, 20, 30 years. And then there were lawyer's wigs growing. And then the next year, nothing. So some years are better for certain types of mushrooms. Been the last 2 or 3 years, we've had oyster mushrooms everywhere. Now this year, we probably won't have any. Last year, I found 3 morels, and I got a picture of that. And then this year, I found 3 dozen. Nice ones, 4 inches, all the way down to that size. But that was more than I found last year or the year before. Last year was the worst, man, for morels. But and this year there's not that many shelf mushrooms either. I haven't seen them. Pheasant backs, shelf mushrooms. We ate a few already, but only found them on 1, 2 trees so far. So yeah, I got to go take the four-wheeler right down through the woods, see if I can spot anything. I got trails all the way through the woods here, so I can. It used to be big enough for a pickup to drive down through. I can still get a pickup through there, but they had to pull the mirrors in. But you can get a tractor down through there, and small tractor, and my four-wheeler. I suppose I should take tractor down through there and see if I have to push anything out of the way again, or usually I got to take the pickup down there with the chainsaws to cut shit up and get it out of the way, clear the path so we can drive down there. I like to be able to drive from one side of the property to the other with my pickup. The 40 acres on the other side, I gotta drive through the river. There's a crossing down there. We cross it with when the water is low. It's got to be real low. You cross with a pickup. A little bit higher, you get tractor across there. But you don't want to take the four-wheeler because it's kind of swifter water. My four-wheeler is too light. It won't make it. It'll float. Even with me on it, it'll float. So actually, it's not bad. Yeah, I think it's 25 cents, but I have to look out. I have to look outside, because that stuff is in that 4-drawer safe out there. Yeah, I gotta get the Blue Jay, and I think one of them. I'm not sure which one. I have to bring that set in. Um, it's missing its COA, and I was wondering if you can write to the Royal Canadian Mint if they can actually give you a COA for a certain coin. If it's not got a particular serial number on it or anything, if they have a COA that they can give you, or they can print one, or I don't know. I don't know if they can do that. I have to get a hold of the mint and find out. I've sent them an email before, and they have replied, so they're good about replying to emails. So I'll ask them that and see. Oh, yeah, coffee. And you know what I've been putting in my coffee lately? Yeah, where is it? Right here. Yeah, arm's dirty. grease from working on that goddamn skid loader. I do have a gallon of glucosamine chondroitin for horses, for horse joints. And you can use that for your joints too. You just have to dose it for humans instead of horses. But also, I put honey in my coffee. So I don't know if that helps with anything or not. But yeah, I don't know. Either that or I'll just buy another coin and with the COA, and then I'll resell this one. I don't know. I just have to ask them. I got to find out. Who else do I have to email today? Oh, I got another picture taken, so I'm gonna try and get this thing done online today. My daughter took pictures yesterday with her phone, which is an Apple, and then emailed them to me, so I have them. And then I'll try. And my wife put a sheet up on the refrigerator, a white sheet, and I put a stool in front of it, so I sat on it. My daughter took the pictures, and if the fucking State Department don't like those pictures, they can kiss my ass. But I got to do that today. I already emailed Rhonda. God damn it! I got to text Joe and Diane. And then I got to get a hold of the mint. So I still got some shit to do inside here, but I would like to get outside and do something. I want to make another hand dredge, but instead of doing, I did a 2 ounce. I made or a 2 inch. I made a 2 inch one, but just too big in my hand, and I got small hands, really do. That's why I go with certain guns because my hands are just too little. And so I have some 1.5 inch PVC with all the attachments, caps, and all that stuff. So I'm just going to make an 1.5 inch dredge and see if that won't work better because it fits my hands. It's nicer. Yes, the State Department is a pile of shit. I sent them one picture. It was just perfect. It was the same as this picture. I mean, just about the same as that picture. Glasses on, everything. Followed the instructions. They said, doesn't look natural. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Doesn't look natural. Or was I squinting? My eyes weren't open like this? What? What the fuck? The glasses are on in this picture. You know, like when you go into the DMV, a lot of times they say take your glasses off and take the picture like that. Okay. Uh, but the glasses are on in this picture. So I left the glasses on, and the instructions don't say anything about taking the glasses off. So I didn't. But they said, doesn't look natural. Well, what doesn't look natural? I don't understand. There's no glare on the glasses. You can tell what my eye color is. I wear glasses all the time now, so that's natural. I don't understand a lot of times. I just don't understand. I think it's a lot of times they just don't want to do it. I mean, I have never used this passport for anything other than identification. That's all I've used it for sometimes. But I want it just in case. In case I want to travel to a friendly foreign country to escape this fucking place. I want this. I had this when I was in the military, when I was in special forces, because we were going places and doing things. So I had this just in case I would ever have to go as an undercover with a cover story. That's why I had it. But now I want it simply because I want the option. That's all. Yep, you're exactly right, man. So many excuses. You know, if I was going to move to a foreign country, not on this continent now, Canada would be a wonderful place to go. Yukon, I could get lost there. I could get lost, and nobody would ever fucking find me. But I could do that in Alaska also. So, hey, freaking awesome's here. Howdy doody. A country that I would most likely want to live in would be in Eastern Europe someplace. I like Germany, but they have their problems. I like Yugoslavia when it was all together. I'm not sure. I don't want to go to any predominantly Muslim country. I guess I could live anywhere in any country as long as I'm out in the country, away from major cities, small little towns with 150, 200 people, 300 people, living on a farm someplace. I could just about live in any country. I like Eastern Europe. There's something, and I visited several. My oldest daughter has been to more than I have, but I've been to Germany and England and Austria and France and Spain. No, Iceland. Yes. Nothing else up there. No Sweden, no Norway, no Finland. Germany, Austria, Lithuania, Bulgaria, Poland. I don't know. I don't know which one I would live in. I think my cousin Lisa and her husband Gary are in. I believe they're. See, when they both retired, they moved to Mexico. They had a condo there, and he was still working. He still does computer stuff. Even when he's retired, he's still doing computer stuff, computer work. Uh, and they can do that from any place in the world. So they sold their condo in Mexico and moved to, I believe it was Lithuania. And they were in Austria until their citizenship papers came through. And then they went to Lithuania. I believe that's where they're at now. You'd settle for Spain? Really? Why? Why would you go to Spain? Yeah, some parts of Greece would be nice, like some parts of Italy. Um, be the northern part of Italy. And like I said, I could live just about any of those countries. Um, if I could be away from people out in the country, didn't have to go into a big town or a big city for anything, just small towns, that would be very nice. Yeah, a glass of wine, a good wine, in hand, good food, and I've had great food from any country in Eastern Europe. Just, I guess that's what I grew up with, pasta dishes, goulashes, um, beef and rice, cabbage wrapped. What did he call that? I had a Yugoslavian friend. He immigrated from Yugoslavia when Yugoslavia was a whole country, and it was just starting to have trouble there. So he wanted to move to the United States. His wife didn't, so they got divorced. She stayed. He brought his daughter to the United States, and we just about bought a skydiving operation together. Um, I didn't want to pay as much as he wanted for the operation. And I don't think Zoran bought into it either. Somebody else bought it and continued the operation. Then somebody else bought it from them, built a bigger hangar and all that stuff out there. And it was a good operation for a while. I visited it. It was a good operation, but more and more people went up to Skydive Chicago. When Roger Nelson's son took over, and more and more people went up there because Roger had the vision of, how golf communities are built, and everyone is a member of that community, is a member of the club, is a member, and they live all around the golf course, and they all play on the same thing. Roger had the idea of a skydiving community the same way. And there's a lake out there, and there's houses around, and there's a skydiving operation there, and it's just all together. And it took off. It took off. It was a good idea, a good business plan. So, but anyway, yeah, little towns out in the country. Oh, how the hell did I get on skydiving anyway? I don't know. Little towns out in the country, um, away from big cities, away from people and population centers. Um, but if you come into a small town and get the services you need to live, fine. Oh, I got on food and then Zoran and then skydiving. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right, but no food. All the Eastern European food is great, wonderful, love it. All the beers in Germany, and every little town has its own little brewery. Um, I could settle in Italy and drink wine, good wines. No, I don't like most wine because it's cheap, but cheap as not in price but in quality. You know what I mean? There are some good quality, inexpensive wines. There are some. Wine doesn't have to be expensive to be good, just like cigars. A good cigar doesn't necessarily have to be expensive, and an expensive cigar isn't necessarily good. So, same thing with wines. Um, yeah, I could do that. Eastern Europe would be my place, I think. I mean, if you really want to get adventurous, Tarragansu, Siberia is wide, wide open, buddy. Well, yeah. I mean, all right, scrapping work. What are you scrapping, man? Oh, that's right. You were scrapping circuit breakers and stuff, weren't you? Yeah, I should go out there. I got some I got to do too. I got a lot of shit outside I should go do. All right, I'll go do that. we'll end this here. It's been an hour already. So we'll see you guys later, man. When you want to talk about something specific, like where you want to live if this country goes to hell. We did a little of that today. All right. We'll see you. Take care, you guys. Bye.